should take it slow.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back, and I know 2 videos in a row. It's pretty impressive, but as you saw by the title, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series, Deluxe Class, Chromia, RC, and Elita 1. And these figures are quite impressive. I mean, they're small, but they're pretty cool. A lot of them have flaws, but that's okay. So we're going to take a look at them. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below which one's your favorite and why. And with that out of the way, let's get to this video. If you guys could please get me to 140 before the end of the year, that's 4 days, 7 subscribers. If you guys could get me there, that would be amazing. And with that out of the way, let's get to this review. Alrighty guys, here we are with the Studio Series Deluxe Class RC Sisters. These girls are really small, and I don't understand why. So, I'm gonna move them all out of the way so that we can take a look at their packaging. And here we go. So as you can see here, instead of the casual having just one, there's all 3 of them on there. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, 52. Studio Series, RC, Chromia, and Elita 1. Autobot logo, A+, Hasbro, Transformers, Generation, Takara, Tomy. On the side of the box, we have the RC Sisters again, with Studio Series and 52 on top. On top, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. On the side of the box, we have the RC Sisters once again, and an Autobot logo. On the bottom of the box, we have your words, the things that they have on here, and your barcode if anybody needs it. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots with all 3 of them and their vehicle modes, 12, 15, and 16 steps. Elite 1's the most complex, just saying that now. Got everything on here, and that's it for the packaging, so let's go ahead and get into the backdrop. So the backdrop is actually really nice, because it's supposed to be like when they're chasing down sideways, which whenever Studio Series decides to make sideways, I'm predicting that this is going to be their backdrop. They're going to probably use the same one. That would probably make the most sense. Of course, you can take RC, Elita 1, and Chromia. You can fit all 3 you can try to fit all 3 of them in there. Bit of a challenge to get them all in, though. You might have to actually like extend this out a bit further, where you can actually fit them all in. So far, they just don't want to be cooperative. Alright, let's see if Elita 1 wants to be cooperative. Does she? She does. Okay. So, there you go. There's all of them in the backdrop. And we're actually going to start by, we're going to take a look at each of them individually. Then we'll get to articulation for all 3 of them. Then we'll get to size comparisons. And then the transformations for each of them. So, let's get to it. So, we're going to start off with RC, and she's done in a nice pink sort of design. And while I was first learning her transformation, I completely forgot that there was a bit right here. This will come into play later. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so here is RC in her robot mode. I'm going to try to get the camera to focus. Focus. There we go. So as you can see, I'm going to try to brighten up, that way you guys can see. Alright, since it doesn't want to work. So here we have RC in her robot mode. You got a lot of really nice details. These girls are weird because like they're kind of like hunched, if you want to call it that. This bit right here is really loose. It's on a really loose sort of like ball joint. You have some detailing on the gun right there. You have some detailing on this main gun, which this is actually one of the 3 accessories. And then you have the wheels down there, and it's really cool. Now, for accessories, you do get this big old pink gun, which you have to actually, when you take it off, you get this actual arm, which is pretty cool. It's really nice. So, turning to articulation, you have a ball joint at the head. She can look up that far and look down that far. You have a full 360 at the arm. The arm can move out. You have a knee or elbow swivel and a bend at the elbow. Same thing for the other arm, except you get 2 joints right here. You got a ball joint and then a hinge joint right there. You have a waist swivel, if you want to call it that. I mean, it's technically a waist swivel. The leg can move up and back that far, and you have a knee. So that's it for the articulation for RC. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to our second one, if I can get her back on her stand. And the second one we're going to take a look at is Chromia. Now, Chromia is a bit of a weird one. So, getting to the details on Chromia, you can see she is cast in a very nice blue with some gray around it. The front of her vehicle mode is her legs. Apparently, I don't really understand that. It just has this big old gun with a sword on it. This piece is detachable, which she comes with two different pieces. She comes with this blade, and she comes with this sort of engine piece. I don't know why this is here, but I just don't know. She also has her wheels in two separate places, and it's really, really nice. Articulation, it's pretty much the same thing as RC, except now she can't really move up that far, and she can only move back so far. So that's the only difference between those two, and they all pretty much have the exact same mold, just a little bit different. Speaking of molds, we now move on to Elita 1, and Elita 1 is done in a very nice purple, and I really do like the way they took this. I kind of wish that they had like used the kickstand a bit different, like pulled it in, but then that just messes with the figure. So it's fine. You have this wheel. You have two separate wheels, one here and one for an arm. That'll come into play later for the transformation. She is once again done in a very nice purple, and I really do like that. Articulation is a ball joint at the head, up that far, down that far. Same old, same old. Except now, she can't move. She has this hinge right here, which is what they all have. And she can't really move front or back. So that's it for the articulation. So let's go ahead and get to the size comparisons. I'll get all three of them in here so you can see the sizing. You can see RC is, for some reason, is the shortest. I don't understand why. Here's my previous review, the Deluxe Class Soundwave, which you can see that he is obviously bigger due to the fact that he is a Deluxe Class. I mean, they're Deluxe Class, they're micro scale pretty much. Here he is with my favorites. Here they are with my favorite Studio Series, the Studio Series Leader Class Jetfire. You can see Jetfire completely towers over them in a very cool scaling. Whoosh. And finally, here he is with my favorite Deluxe Class so far, Deluxe Class Bumblebee. You can see there, he is only slightly taller due to his scaling, if you want to say that. So, let's get to the transformation. So we're going to start off with the hardest one and work our way to the easiest. Well, no. Let's start with the easiest and then go to the hardest. So we're going to start off with Chromia. You want to start off by taking off her display base, which, yes, this gray piece is detachable. It's what keeps them up. You want to turn the wheel off to the side, rotate the head so it's pointing away, fold it down, and then fully fold this piece over like so. You then want to take this piece right here, you want to fold it down slightly, then you want to just take the entire body, turn it 180 degrees, take this section right here and turn it 180 degrees again. Then you want to take this piece right here, you want to fold it down, take this piece, fold it up and over, and then there is some, you just want to simply slide this in like that, and you want to fold this up, and something happened. Here, let me just get that out. This always happens. Anytime I transform this girl, Chromia, she always seems to mess up somewhere. Just get it in like so. I don't know, hold up. Oh. That's okay. I see what happened. I messed up on the wheel. You're only supposed to turn it so it's facing like this, if I'm correct. No, okay. Give me 1 second while I figure this out. Okay, I got it. Turns out you gotta turn the body so it's facing down, so it's like facing towards the ground. So that's my bad. There's a slot right underneath the. You see this big old slot right here. There's a smaller slot underneath it, and there's a tab on the wheel. You simply want to just connect those up like that. And as for the arm can go anywhere. I just personally like to just keep it folded up like that. That's something you can do. So there you go. So there is Chromia in her alt mode. Now we're going to move on to arcee, since she's the next easiest. Again, take off the display base. And we're going to start off by folding down this sort of thorn horn piece, if you want to call it that. You then want to flip the main motorcycle head on top. You want to, once again, turn everything. You want to change these two around. Just fold that around. Okay, and now you want to split the wheels in half, and you want to turn this thing around so that these two pieces right here are facing with this. Now we can just get the wheel underneath. Here, let's do this first. You basically just want to make sure that these pieces get fully folded. Okay, and there should be a slot right here. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a slot right there. You want that to be at the back. If that's at the back, then you're doing good. You're doing things correctly. Okay, you want to fully bend down everything, and then there are these slots underneath the front, underneath the motorcycle's head. And there are tabs on these pink pieces that they will go into. So simply just bring it down until it lines everything up. And oh, not quite. Hang on. I would suggest moving the arm out of the way. That way you can actually get these into place. Okay, tab it in. Come on, tab in. Okay, that one's tapped in. Just gotta get this one tapped in. Okay, you know what? It works for now. Okay, so now one of the final steps is to take this little piece right here, and you want to plug it into right here in this pink one. Okay, you want to just slide it right underneath. Oh, and that's a problem with this figure. It likes to unpeg sometimes. The arm likes to unpeg sometimes. You just gotta slide it in like that, and then you want to plug in the arm if it falls off. And the front definitely likes to unplug a lot. Okay, and then you just want to fold down the hand. There we go. That is arcee complete. And now we move on to the hardest of all three of them, Elita 1. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Alright, we're going to start off by taking this piece, folding it out, taking off the display base. Now we want to move the arms out of the way, fold, rotate, rotate. There we go. We want to fold down the wheel. We want to also fold this down, fold the arm out of the place, out of the way, fold down the head. There's a tab right here that will go into a slot right underneath the head. Okay, and the body will extend the further you drop it. Okay, so it should look like this now. Now what you want to do is you want to take the wheel, rotate it around until this sort of little tab right here is exposed, and it'll go into this little slot that's right underneath the arm, or the front. And I just leave it there to sit, and I just don't mess with it. Okay, you want to fold down this piece that's on her arm, fold this down, and then you want to turn everything. You want to turn the arm, and then there's a little area, there's a little groove where that can sit. And surprisingly, that wasn't as hard as I thought. So here we have arcee, Chromia, and Elita 1 all in their alt modes. And do I like their alt modes? Well, that's a bit hard to say. I'm gonna lower the camera a bit, and I'm also gonna I'm gonna put her kickstand up. We're gonna start off the way that we transform them. So we're gonna start with Chromia and work our way over. So as you can see here, Chromia has lots of details on her, and she is very impressive. She's got these two like nitro bits, and the way the cannon forms into the seat is very well done for this alt mode. And you do have an arm exposed, but again, you can do whatever you want with that. On the bottom, looks like just a bunch of pieces hunched up together. Next up, we have arcee, and arcee's is definitely not as impressive as I wanted it to be, but the detailing is still good on it. Same thing, side gun turns into the seat, which I really like that. And I like how you can do whatever you want with this forearm, just like Chromia. I just leave it sitting down like that. But my favorite part has got to be where the legs, aka the wheels, split in half to form both sides. I really like that. And this vehicle mode reminds me a lot of arcee from Transformers Prime. If it was like blue, where the pink is, that would probably look almost just like arcee. So that's from Transformers Prime, which 1000% I will be picking up the arcee 1000%. And finally, we have Chromia, and Chromia is strange but impressive. Well, I really like the way that these handles split, and I also really like how the kickstand is. You can just do whatever you want with it, even though it doesn't really hold much of a purpose. What I don't like though is that the front wheel is a bit loose if you don't tab it in, and it's already hard enough to tab into place. So that's just my opinion. You can do whatever you want with it. I just try to tab it in, but it doesn't like tabbing in all the time. So that's just me. So yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment down below which one of these is your favorite and why. Pros about these, would I recommend getting these figures? Absolutely. 20 bucks for 3 figures. It's an amazing deal. Cons about this set is that it's kind of tricky to get them in their old modes, and the pieces can kind of break a little easy. So that's one problem that you're gonna have, but that's more than okay. So have a great day, guys. Make sure to subscribe. I'd love if you guys could give me to 140 before the end of the year. That would be amazing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later.